Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. God bless. It's another beautiful day out here. This is our first giveaway during the month of December. Our very first, guys. Very first. We're going to be giving away later on in the stream an American Truck Simulator DLC or the game, or a $10 gift card on Steam, and a Tillyworks t-shirt. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm on another level.
Good job. Good job.
Yo, thank you so much for the likes over on Twitch. My friends, thank you so much. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm pretty pumped up. I'm excited. Excited to be here. Let me get everything set up here with the chats rolling. Eric, good to see you. Big Country says coffee stream in the house. What's going on? What's going on? Guys, this is your last chance to get those tickets into the giveaway later on this and during this stream. Make sure you're maxed out.
Tilly Nation.
Yo, it's Tilly Nation. Firefighter Stokes in the house, in the building.
I like what you got. Good job.
Appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you so much.
I like what you got. Good job.
I'm almost to where after this month, setting up a stream and getting everything working is going to be so easy. So easy. Because I don't have to deal with Facebook. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's done. That's deleted. Guys, I appreciate everybody being over here on Twitch. It means the world. Maddie James, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Big Country, Firefighter Stokes, Maddie James, Eric Neto coming in with the likes on the stream on Twitch.
Best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
Habib your Raymond is singing loud and sharing the stream.
Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Habib coming in with the like and share over on Facebook. Appreciate you, man. Good evening to you. How was the day?
Habib your Raymond has liked the stream.
King, a good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. How's it going today? Excited? Man, I was fired up yesterday. Listen, I'm gonna go on a small little tangent, and we'll pick it up later after I have my first cup of coffee. But yesterday I talked to about 4 people that are going through very, very difficult times. Very difficult times, probably extreme to a lot of people, and so I had to take a step back. It was like it really weighed on me. And so I watched some TV and kind of just chilled out.
Jason Herrera's has liked the stream.
Jay Fuller coming in with a like. Jarson coming in with the like as well. Hello, hello, ¿cómo estás, amigo?
Best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing
I
loud.
like
No.
what you
Jay
got.
Fuller is
Good
singing loud and
job.
sharing the stream.
Habla inglés. Yeah, there we go. I think that's all. That and cerveza. I need cerveza. That's it. That's all basically all the Espanol I know.
Nishant Fingardev has liked the stream.
Nishant coming in with the like. Will Dargan with the like as well.
Will Dargan has liked the stream.
I did order my other shifter knob for ATS. Nice, Will. Good, man. I'm glad you get that. I know you're gonna have so much fun, brother. I'm telling you, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So anyway, I watched TV, watched this show, and then I got back on Discord with a few guys last night, and we talked about Travis was there about
Travis
how
has liked the stream.
the ways of the world and how it's a pretty rough view, right? But today is the day, Travis. That's a great lead. It's a great lead, my friend. What's going on, Travis?
I like what you got. Good job.
Thunderlane, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the like.
I like what you got. Good job.
Habib with the like as well. Travis, I always, whenever we're in Discord together, man, we always get some deep roads, right? We always talk about some really deep stuff. And
Drink up, bitch, it's hydrate time.
we're gonna get there for sure. I need the coffee before I go stepping off in this conversation. But man, Travis, I will have you know that I I sit around for hours after we get off Discord, chatting.
I like what you got. Good job.
Chatting about, or not chatting, but thinking about what we chatted about, right? The just basically the good versus evil, and how I can fit into that role and be something more than just a streamer and doing good in the world. And I think I've got a semi game plan. But yeah, it's I always enjoy our conversations, my friend. Always enjoy the conversations. Eric says, I'm pretty upset about what's going on in the world. Eric, yeah, so I mean, I think a lot of people are. And I think a lot of people, it's, you know, like we talked about last night in Discord, it was, you got to go a lot deeper than what a lot of people are thinking. They think that politics are going to change the world, and it's not. You think that, the pre-82
Tilly is an amazing streamer, guys. Give him a follow today here at Tilly Works Gaming.
Yo, I appreciate it. Big country, much love, my man. But it's a good versus evil, right? This is not worldly. I got quiet the other day, Travis, when you guys were talking, because I don't believe it's a. I do believe in a sense it is a spiritual difference, but I don't believe that it is.
I like what you got. Good job.
I don't think it's a religion issue. I don't think it's the lack of moral integrity.
Jeremy Hall has
So.
liked the stream.
Yo, Jay coming up with 100 bits. Much love, my man. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Jeremy Hall coming up with a like. Jeremy, it's great chatting with you last night as well.
Say Jim Beam flavored coffee for Scott this stream.
Listen.
Tears of joy, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Glenn, that's the truth. Yeah, so I wanted to say that to say this. Like, I experienced a lot of emotions yesterday after the stream. Like I said, I spoke with like 3 or 4 people about 4 people about the trials and tribulations and just it was very you know, you have these days like in what I do. You know, a lot of people are new here, don't understand what I do here. It's not about games, it's not about you know, it is about positivity, but I like to you know, there's a lot of people in the world right now that don't have an ear, don't get listened to, don't have someone to look up to, don't have anybody to care for them. And so what I do when I'm off stream is I communicate with a lot of these people. I reach out to people who maybe are going through depression or like yesterday, sickness and like mental anguish, and I chat with them. And so sometimes that is heavier. It weighs heavier on me than some days. So yesterday was one of those days. And then we had the discussion, Travis, you, me, Troy, and Pops, about the world in general and where we fit in and the real war that's going on. And it's anyway, I say all that to say this. I spent many hours sleepless last night, thinking and contemplating and forming some kind of direction in my life so that we can do more.
Little Johns has liked the stream.
So we'll see how that goes. Yo, what's up, Troy? Good to see you, man. Jello back to you, man. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you got a good night's rest. I can't have coffee, iced tea, Pepsi, Coca-Cola for a while. Yes, but Miss Lil, you're gonna get better, right? You're gonna get better, and that is, I am certain. So just aim for the future, right? Keep your mind on the prize. In a few weeks, when your infection goes away,
I like what you got. Good job.
pouring that nice cup of coffee, getting your nice little bit of caffeine in you, the way you like, it's gonna be good. Venom Beats coming in with a like. What's up, Venom? Good to see you, man. Hey, listen, I was looking for your email the other night, and I never got it about the Christmas jingle or whatever you had. I was really wanting to hear that. Michael Littlejohn's coming up with a like on the stream. What's up, Michael? Hope all is well. Guys, we're going to be doing the giveaway later on in the stream.
Good job.
You do not have to be present to win. I will let you know. I will announce it to the world if you win. It'll probably be done towards the end of the stream. So if you got something to do, you don't want to hang out for the next hour or so, cheers. Probably about an hour and a half or so we'll be doing that. Eric says you're drinking coffee right now? Sweet. Big Country, we all need to put our faith and trust in the Lord Jesus, and he will lead us through. Big Country, so I like that idea, right? I really do like the, you know, I think a lot of the morals integrity that people have today generated from a generation of going to church and putting a spiritual being in your life. And I think that's, you know, part of what's lacking right now. But there's more.
Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
There's more than just talking about it and saying, look to Jesus. And there's more to it than that. And I think that's where a lot of people, and I'm not trying to demise anybody or talk down to anybody, but I think a lot of people stop when they start talking. So they stop walking when they start talking. And it's like, you know, there's a lot of, the evil doesn't stop for anybody. And I know this is not the typical start to this coffee stream that we normally have, guys, but I had a conversation with a buddy of mine that owns a business, and you know how a vet come in, a veteran, and it's like, you don't know if he's a veteran, but he was constantly asking for something more. They're constantly asking for something more, something more. Can you knock more money off? And then he was lying about a damage, and it was, he was just trying to get something for free. And it's like, the evil outweighs the good in a lot of situations. So, you know, it may cost him, he might have cost him $500 to combat this evil, this person that wants to just take and get everything for free. So he comes out $500 because he's a good person. And, but where's the good person that gives a $500 tip for good service and combats that? So the middleman, so the guy who's actually doing something good and trying to be good, how does that man, you know, I'm not saying you have to go out to, you know, a restaurant and tip $500, but you know what I'm saying? Like you have a good and evil pool, and evil has unlimited supplies, and evil will continue to pull and pull and pull until the good man moves his pendulum, right? He shifts his towards that evil. And because good men that have don't help good men who have not, if that makes sense. There's a lot of millionaires, billionaires out in the world who give away plenty of money to nonprofit organizations who then disperse the money 80% to salaries and 20% to whatever. And the good man who doesn't have and needs help continuing to do what he wants to do as good in the world doesn't ever get that extra helping hand. And we're going to talk about this more in a proper setting, I guess you want to say, in the future, and the direction of where we're heading to in 2023, and what we have to do to maintain our course. And you know, it's like what I was saying before was it's like a shifting. It's the shift of the pendulum, or I don't know, the center, shifting the center, right? Evil pulls, and there's not enough good to combat that. I don't know. We'll talk more about it later. Anyway, here's the coffee. Oh, I didn't believe for 35 years, but starting to take steps towards. Awesome, Eric. Good morning, Amy. Good morning. Now there are days I don't get, but I feel I'm learned to trust in Him. Start saying yes. Glenn, why tip $500 when most places have tip sharing, and the person who gave the outstanding service doesn't get the full amount? That's true. Like, you have to know where, and that's why I don't give to nonprofits. There's very little nonprofits that I'll actually give to. St. Jude, I'll give to St. Jude. Not really because I've studied their structure and what they pay people and stuff like that, and actually what actually goes to help the individual, but because my family has been a long supporter, generational wise, of St. Jude, so I give to St. Jude. But outside of that, I don't, because you don't know where it's going. So, Glenn, I feel that 100%. You have to know. But there are good people out in the world, and I am lucky enough to know several of them. And some of them have the means to continue doing good in the world, and some of them don't. And yeah, it's a struggle that I think about often, and how we can do more for the good. So, Bobby Ray, at the end of the day, if everyone treated others the way they want to be treated themselves, it would be a much better place. Bobby Ray, so yeah, that's a great saying, and generally, in a general sense, yes, you are correct. But a lot of people want to hurt themselves. A lot of people want to destroy what God gave them, what they should be, or whatever your God gave them. I'm not here to be a religious Zion or anything like that. But a lot of people don't like themselves. A lot of people want to mutilate themselves. A lot of people want to, hurt themselves. So that's not always true. That can't always be put into play. But I get where your head's at, and you're correct, right? The devil fights us by every angel each day. It's how we handle it makes us or breaks us. Big country, I agree. I'm just saying that there's a lot more evil out in the world, and the evil, it's like the good. Yeah, like right now. So, well, I missed most of that. Sounds like a rough night. No, Kendall, not a rough night. Not a rough night at all. Don't get me twisted. I am all about solutions, not problems. I don't dwell on the evil. I'm not dwelling on the evil here. I'm not dwelling on the mindset of thinking about things. I'm thinking about solutions. I never have been one to sit there and talk about problems without thinking about the solutions and what we can do to, change things for the better. It's me, Pumbaa, on 60 FPS. What's up, Pumbaa? Miss Lil got 2 Jimmy Dean sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant and Sprite. Miss Lil, that sounds good. I'm getting ready for my coffee. Me too, Amy. Me too. I have said a whole lot before my first cup of coffee, but man, I went to sleep fired up. I woke up fired up. There's, it's like I said, evil never sleeps, but somehow the good in the world does. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to monetize so I can continue doing what I'm doing and spreading good and positivity in the world without stopping this, right? Without stopping this. We got 2023, 2022, so I lost a lot of money. By doing this and being here and helping a lot of people, I lost a lot of money. And I'm not saying that you guys didn't give enough. I'm saying that this didn't grow enough to be full-time at this. And I am anxiously trying to find other means and other avenues to be able to continue doing this years to come. You guys have been great. You guys have supported me so much, and I'm very appreciative of that. But I'm trying to figure out the next level, right? So that I'm not losing money on a regular basis. But what I'm saying here is that the cartel, and I'm going to say this on public, and I don't even know why I mentioned that. But listen, the cartel will give a drug dealer $100,000 and say, "Go make me proud," right? There's not a good cartel member. What's the opposite of the cartel, right? Let's see, the church. The church is not giving, right? The church doesn't give out that kind of stuff and say, "Go be good." So who is it? Who's the good guy? Who's the good millionaire, billionaire that has it out there that says, "You know what, Tilly Works, I see what you're doing. If you can log that you're doing 5 hours community service where you're talking to people through their depressions and through all their anxieties and through all this kind of stuff, and then you're talking about positivity and uplifting people constantly on your streams, I'm going to pay your salary for the year. Here's $40,000. I'm a millionaire. I can do that." And I'm not saying just for me. Like I said, there's a lot of other good people out in the world that do good all the time, or at least want to do good all the time. There's several times where I want to pay for somebody's dinner because I know they're hungry, but I can barely make it myself. Like I'm struggling myself. So I'm like, listen, I can't buy him what I want him to buy him. So I'm going to let's go to McDonald's instead, right? Let me talk to you for a minute. And I posed this question to the Discord voice chat that I was going through last night. I said, correct me if I'm wrong. Where can I go? Where can I go to get help? Because I lost $10,000 in 2022 since we went full time, and I'm okay with that because the good versus evil battle, I feel like I helped a lot more people than what $10,000 means to me anyway. So this year I was able to do that. Next year I may not be able to do that for the entire year, right? So where's that good? Where's the guy who has everything and thinks that it's good enough to tithe 10% at church and go about his merry way? And I'm trying to think, do I set up a nonprofit? Because again, it's just not for me. There's several other people like me that have good hearts that, that want to do good, but they can't take, they work 16 hours a day and they can't go out there and just, do what I do. So how does this change, right? Where's that good force to combat the evil? Whiskey and milk, cheers. This is not the typical coffee stream, guys, and I apologize if this is not what you're looking for, but it's just something that was on my mind last night and today, and a little bit more in depth of what I go through on a daily basis and what I'm thinking about in the future for us here. Yo, Kelso, good to see you, Kelso. Glenn, thank you so much for the 1,050 bits.
Maybe Warren Buffett should invest in the coffee stream.
I think, and we had this discussion last night too about all these people. I think Drew yesterday said, was it Bill Gates? I think he said, or no, he said Bezos for president, solve everything. And then I said, no, he's a part of the problem.
Like what you got. Good job.
And then you've got, he said, Oprah for president. I was like, no, she's part of the problem. Listen, if once you get to us, like I can help individuals, and that's enough because I can't reach a broad audience. We don't have 200, we have 21 viewers. We don't have 20,000, we have 21. And once you reach millionaire status, and if some of you guys have $1 million, I'm talking just directly to you. You're no longer trying to help the individual. You're trying to change society. You're trying to change the world. Once you have the money to do so, it's just like a business, right? You hire a manager to take over a franchise, run this franchise, build it up like it's your own, do great things. So once you actually get to that point where you have money, gobs of money, what are you doing? If you've had millions of dollars and you haven't created charter schools, but for the 99 percentile of people, then you haven't done enough. You're trying to change the world, right? Change the world. The government isn't going to do that. The president isn't going to do that. But you can, because you have the money to do so. I'm changing every life that I can change, and I've been trying to promote positivity and let people know that I care. And there's somebody out there that cares. I haven't kept up the stats for how many people I've talked through depressions, through divorces, through wanting to kill themselves. Like literally, I've had people in my DMs say that, listen, I haven't, before I found your stream, I was going to kill myself. Like, so I'm doing good. I know I'm doing good, and that's why I'm doing it. That's why I wake up every day, and I tried my best to continue and to push this forward. And it's just, I don't know. How do we combat evil? That was where I was going. That's where I was going with this. There's a lot more evil than good in the world. And how do we change that? And just like I said, I can only change one person at a time generally, or help one person at a time. I hope that somebody in these 21 people that are watching right now on Twitch and 5 people that are watching on Facebook, I hope somebody's a millionaire out there and they want to do good and they change their life and they change the way they spend their money. And somebody said it earlier, you can't take money with you. What are you doing with it? You just going to pass it down to your kid who's then hopefully going to do something else and can serve that. The fight's now. Our world's crumbling. Our society is crumbling. Evil is taking over one day at a time. And it seems like the good is not speaking up and speaking out and walking the walk. It's easy to go to church. It's easy to go to church and go behind closed doors and say, please God help me. And help good fight evil. But guess what? That's not good enough. That's not good enough. You can't go to church and pray for peace. And that's it. And that's it. You can't. It may make you feel good. And you may be able to hold the guy's hand next to you and pray for his peace. But that's not enough. You can't change the world like that. You're not combating evil. You're basically hiding in a corner with a force field, hoping that this good force field beats the evil away. But you're not defeating evil by doing that. I'm not saying church is bad. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but I'm saying there's a lot more. David coming in with the like on the stream. Joe with the like on the stream over on Facebook. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Anyway, so I know I missed so many conversations and I missed so much. Again, Glenn, thank you so much for, I'm going to snooze this one. 1,050 bits earlier.
What you got. Good job.
The one that give what he can. Yes, for sure.
Good job.
And I'm not saying that you can just give money. You know, it's like teaching the man to fish or buying him a Happy Meal or whatever it is. But I'm just, and you can't just buy somebody food who's hungry. Like, you just can't, you know, it's like me. Sometimes I feel like when I'm talking to somebody, I'm the guy patting on the back. It's going to be okay. But in reality, there's nothing that I can do for this man. There's nothing I can do. I can't get on a jet. I can't fly out there and hold his hand while he goes to AA. Or I can't go out there and help him, motivate him to get up in the morning and take care of business. I can't do that. I would love to get to the point where I could do that, but I can't. You know, I'm limited. I'm limited by money of all things. And I think that in a society when a good person can say, I'm only limited by the money that I can have to go out in the world and try to help people and then have those people help people and change society. I think that's pretty sad because the evil out there, the cartels out there, cartel-ish kind of evil in the world, they just throw it out there. They don't care. They don't care because they know they're making more money. And that's how evil wins. They're just throwing it around. Whatever.
Speaking of McDonald's, I bought McDonald's last night, asked for a medium Sprite and small furry, and got no drink and a medium furry and small furry. McDonald's needs help, lol.
Matty James, man, first world problems, brother. Sorry you had to deal with that, my man. Kelso, that was a lot. It was. And this is not typical, guys. If you're just tuning in, this is not a typical coffee stream. But as 2023 comes, like I said, there's going to be many of you that are going to unfollow me. There are going to be many of you that don't like the direction. There are going to be many of you, I hope, that stay and believe even more in what I'm trying to do. And I hope that we grow. There'll be more to come. I'll actually have a chat stream where this is all we talk about. And I will let you know the direction of where we're going. But last night just hit me, man. It was just the perfect storm. Like I said, hearing the problems, issues that these people had, taking a breather, and then jumping into a Discord chat where I was able to voice some of that to people. It really helps. Anyway, so Troy, Pops, I don't know if you're here or not. Travis, it really helped for me to talk last night, because sometimes I don't have that. Yeah, I am that to everybody else, but sometimes I don't have that. So I appreciate you guys. Anyway, so let's pour up some coffee. right? Well, let's pour up some coffee, and then I'm gonna catch up with chat. So, who's drinking coffee this morning? Anybody? That's it right here. Let's go. Oh, Kelso has coffee. Big Country's second pot. Bobby Ray said, I've already moved on to Mountain Dew, buddy. Where are you at? I'm getting hype over here. David, cheers. So again, I'm going to be, and I'm gonna harp on this one last thing, and then I'll move on. So, like I said, over the next probably 2 months, I am going to be putting out feelers to all of, and I don't know if I have to set up a nonprofit yet or how this is going to work. I feel like I need to, because then I can be able to help others, and expand this beyond just my reach. But I'm going to be going to a couple of financial advisors that I know, and some business owners that I know, and hoping that there's some kind of partnership that can be had that will allow me to do more, right? I'm hoping that works. Y'all are missing me nuts. Oh, you're driving me nuts. Coffee. Miss Lil, you'll get there. I'll be drinking more when we get back from picking
Finally
up.
able to subscribe Tilly. Super open mouth smile happy.
Yo, David, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the subscription. Can't have it for a while. I don't know if you just did or not, but I don't think it went through. Let's see here. Let me get caught up. I know I missed a lot of stuff. Our entire government is not for the people, both sides. It doesn't work, period. It doesn't, Kelso. It doesn't. But I think, like I said, and I think with my rants earlier, that I've made it clear that politics are not going to solve the problem that we're having between evil and good, right? And that's the individual. More individuals today err on the side of evil. Even if they don't realize they do, they have shifted themselves closer to that line. And there's a word and analogy that I'm using here, or trying to use, and I can't think of the word right now. Lack of coffee. But yeah. So I think it's imperative that we do more for good people and less for evil, right? If you see somebody, obviously the easy things is the lying, cheating, stealing, right? You eliminate those from your life, right? I'm not saying physically, I've got to say that because we're live, but you know what I mean, right? Don't reward bad behavior in kids and adults and businesses. There are some places I will never shop because they support things that I don't believe in are good for people, society in general. And neither should you. As a good human being, what are you doing? I talked last night about the Balenciaga thing, and I was so diehard. I mean, literally, we spoke on the Balenciaga issue one stream. I felt like I held it together very well. I was very mild-tempered, but inside, listen, I was fuming. I was infuriated with what they stand for and what's been going on, but also for the lack of acknowledgement from society. A lot of people stood up and a lot of people didn't, and that's pretty sad. But anyway, so I was so caught up on that stream about the Balenciaga and the abusing of children and the misusing and just the horrific acts that they stand for. And then Gucci, they're all owned by the same people. But that I was nonprofit. I'm not a nonprofit person. I went nonprofiting. I was like, where can I do the most good? Who can I partner with? I was hot. And then, so I came across, I don't know if you guys have ever heard a nonprofit called Thorn. Thorn, Ashton Kutcher founded, and I think Demi Moore, I think those two founded Thorn. Of course, they got people working for them, running the place now. But it's technology to locate children. And like, I filled out the form. I'm like, listen, we're going to do fundraising. I'm going to go to these people. I'm going to sit down. I want to know more. How can I help? And then I realized that at the end of my fuming inside, and I was able to clear the clouds in my head, I realized that these people are we're talking about after it happens. There's words here, and I haven't had my coffee. But these nonprofits like to help after the disaster has happened. And I was like,
John Morgan has liked the stream.
well, that didn't make sense. That's like a politician, right? Politicians don't want to solve problems, because if they solve the problems, they would be out of business. Thorn doesn't exist if they actually go after the problems, the root of the problem. Thorn doesn't exist. So how can they funnel the money? Guarantee I haven't looked at it, but I guarantee their CEO makes 6 figures plus. So it's like, okay, who's going after the root of the problem? And that's where I had to stop. I had to shut it down. Nobody's going after the root of the problem. All these organizations, they're trying to follow up on the problem and fix and fix the problem, but they're not going to the root of the problem. They're putting band-aids on broken elbows and broken arms and stuff. So it's just and I had to stop. And that's why for the past week and a half or whatever it's been, I didn't even bring up Balenciaga, because it's a problem that I can't solve.
I've sent you the files for 3 of my newest tracks.
Politics are part of the problem as well. Yeah, they're just there to kick the can. Showing I'm subscribed, so I blame. You blame Facebook? Okay. Hey, that works. It's all good. John Morgan coming up with a like on the stream. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Good morning. Matthew Hesticon coming to good morning. Nashit says, awesome thoughts, brother. Yo, thank you, my friend. Mike, hello. Benjamin with lots of love. That's the only way to defeat.
Good job.
Benjamin, absolutely. It's difficult though. It's difficult because the currency in the world is in the US or the ruble or wherever you're at in the world, you have a currency and it's tied to that. And that's what everybody needs and wants to feed themselves, to feed others, to buy their, Lamborghini. And so love is not enough. If I had nothing but love, if I just showed lots of love to defeat evil, I would be homeless. I'd have to sell my computer, and within probably 6 months, I would be homeless, and I would be on the streets begging for money. So love is not enough. You need the people who have been down that rabbit hole, who have made millions of dollars, who have successful businesses. Those people have to stand up. Those people have to decide, listen, there's good and evil in this world. It's not about religion. It's not about politics. It's not about all this other and anything else. It's about good standing up and us making the best of the situation and combating that. You know why nobody goes to church? You know why less people go to church now than they did before? You know why Christianity and religions are less potent today than they were 50 years ago? It's because they stopped. The people stopped projecting that. They went to business, they went to work, and less belief, absolutely, but the good didn't do enough. The good stopped being good, and the evil started consuming and chipping away at the good. Year over year, decade over decade, people stopped. The morals and integrity went away, and that's why. And it's not because God does less or your religion did less. The words in your Quran, Bible, whatever you believe in, they're the meaning, the words didn't deteriorate. The meaning behind it didn't deteriorate. It's because good people stop doing good. That's it. And the displacement of that is evil. So, I don't know. That's a lot. That's deep. That's heavy. That's heavy for our first cup of coffee. Let's... Yeah. Cheers. Oh. That's heavy. Heavy. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. You guys, 18 to 21 viewers for that whole entire 40, 30 minutes or whatever it was that we talked about this thing. And I hope that this is what I think about all the time. How can I do more? How can I do more? How can I project good and help people more? Because I'm doing all I can right now with what I've got. But that's not enough. That's not enough for me. It's not enough for the world. It's not enough for me. I don't know where I'm going to be called and what I'm going to be doing in the future. But nothing else really matters. And, you know, it's funny that, so I will say this, is that I've told, you know, my girlfriend, I've told my family, I've told my friends off air that, you know, in 2023, like I said, a lot of people are going to, you know, unfollow. A lot of people are going to follow. It's going to be one of these things, and I've got to take this chance, right? But it's sad that if something doesn't happen, and I meet somebody that, you know, a good person that's trying to see me continue doing good, that I've got to pick up the basketball. I've got to walk into the arena, and I've got to go play the game with evil, right? And my heart's pure. I know what I have to offer to the world, but I've got to step in the arena and I got to play with these bad boys, right? I gotta play with the evil, because that's where I generate the money that I need to continue doing this and continue to help people, right? Like I said, I can pat you on the back all day long. I can be an ear for you to listen to, but that's where it ends. I can't actually help you. I can help you help yourself. I can give you, say, if you want to have a positive and enlightening and uplifting day, it's all in your head. It starts when you wake up. Before you roll out of the bed, do you go, oh, my back hurts. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I don't want to wake up. Or do you wake up in the morning and say, today's going to be a great day? Who cares if my back hurts? My back hurts every day. Who cares if I'm hot and sweaty because I didn't sleep good last night? Today is going to be a good day. And if you talk it into existence, it will become that. So that's all I can do. I can't go any further than that because I'm limited by funds. But anyway, I say that to say this, is that I have to next year, if I don't come up with some kind of nonprofit or backing from a individual that has a large amount of money, right? Because I can't continue to lose money every single year. I just can't do that. Then I have to play by their rules. And their rules is slapstick, dark humor. It's 12 seconds of how can I gain your attention and say the most controversial thing that you can think of so that you'll comment, so that you'll like, and I'll get paid. So then I can take that money and actually do good with it. And that's sad. That is funny and sad at the same time. It's just a very pathetic society and world where I have to go and do that. But like I said, it's going to be what it is. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to spread good and positivity and let you know that when the world says you can't, you can. And if you're sick today, it means you're going to be healthy tomorrow. Give you hope. You're not alone. Yo, Big Red Chill in the house. What's up, brother? Man, we having some deep discussions over here this morning. I didn't really plan for it to go down this deep, dark rabbit hole, but it did. But anyway, so I missed the whole, what I was thinking about, you know, long thoughts, die hard without coffee. But I've told a lot of people in my day-to-day life that my level of success is going to be dependent on how many death threats I get next year. Because that's the world we live in. And that's
Sometimes
how
you have to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight.
David. And that's I want to start talking about this more, because if there's somebody out there who has $1 million that's watching this stream, maybe the rerun or whatever, the replay, I'm right here. I got about 3 or 4 other guys that could be doing the same thing that I do, but they can't. They can't. They want it. They want to bad. They would trade their profession in a heartbeat to go out and help people and spend their days doing good and projecting good and fighting evil in the world. And they would do it. You could have a team, and I'm not saying fighting physical, and I have to say that because we're live right now, but you get my drift, right? There are people that I know right now that would drop what they're doing to walk out and stand out in the road and do whatever it took, literally whatever it took to destroy evil. They can't, because they got to offset their money. They have to go to work. And maybe you're one of the people right now, maybe some of the people watching this right now have that same idea. Well, if I didn't have to work, I'd go out there and do good in the world too. And I'm fighting for you to get that as well. Put a price on it. Put a price on what it would take for you to drop what you're doing and live. If you live for, if you want to make it a religious aspect, awesome. Jump on it. What would it take financially a year for you to drop what you're doing and go devote yourself to God and doing good and pushing peace and religion and this into the world? Because I'm one of those people, I believe all religions are good. Now, there are extremists on every single religion out there. There are extremists that take it to another level. Even Christianity. There are people out there in the Christian world that stand behind the Bible and do very, very bad things. But I'm talking about the people. This is a good versus evil. Not religion, not politics. The war is here.
Jay Rudol Gaming has liked the stream.
Jay Rudol, I appreciate that like, man. Thank you so much. So, John Morgan, I appreciate it, man. And listen, this is what I
Has liked the stream.
obviously this is a lot deeper than I think we've ever gone down, right? I'm calling a spade, and you're going to see a lot more of that in 2023. Everything, and maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe that's what needs to happen. Is I just need to be myself and be like, hey, you know what? Paul Whelan. Anybody know who Paul Whelan is? Or I'm sure I've butchered the last name, Whelan. But anybody know who Paul Whelan is? How many? I guarantee you, 90% of the people never heard of the guy. Have no idea. If I told you who he was or what he was, then you'd know, but you wouldn't know the name. And guess what? If you don't speak the name, he doesn't exist. I feel like I should say amen. But it's not non-religious, right? If you don't speak the name, he does not exist. Hashtag Paul Whelan. Right? You got a Marine, you got a teacher, left over in Russia. He's been there for almost 4 years. But we did it. We got our WNBA player back. And I think that maybe I just need to start calling spades. And sometimes we can dive off into it, and sometimes we don't have to. But it's you got to call a spade. Guys, right now, if you know who Paul Whelan is, every single day, tweet, Facebook, hashtag Paul Whelan. Relevancy. That's why she got out and he didn't. Because everybody's forgotten. Nobody spoke his name. Nobody hit the hashtag. The societal I'm trying to think of the words here, but but the societal pressure, right? Nobody put it. Nobody said his name. Ah, Scott Wink, I'm good, man. I'm doing fantastic. Loving life. Loving being here, man. Drinking some coffee. Scott, how's your day going so far? Bobby? Cheers. That trade makes me sick. Oh, it should make everybody sick, but nobody wants to talk about it. And the people who do want to talk about it get labeled as extremist.
Good job.
And this goes back to the good versus evil. The good versus evil. You know why they can't shut me up? It's because I have everything to live for, and I also have nothing to live for. You can't hurt me. So, I'm not afraid. So, you know, I think a lot more people, and again, just by me saying that, if they want me gone, they could ban my account right now. I was inciting a riot. I was inciting violence. And I'm not. There's a lot of ways to combat good and evil. And physically is one of them. But I'm not necessarily calling for that. I'm calling for good people to stand up and help other good people. That's it. I'm not saying you... That's it. A lot of good people in the world. Like I said, go to church on Sundays and stand in their corner and pray things work out, and they don't do anything else. And I'm saying stop. Do more. You can go further. So Miss Lil, WHEYLAN, I believe. I don't even know who that is. I don't think that's his name. Yeah. So I guess let me type it on here so you guys can actually, because a lot of people don't know, right?
Ann Norris has liked the stream.
There you go. Yes, David, thank you. Ann Norris coming with a like. What's up, Ann? Hope you're having a good day out there. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Listen, Big Red, man, we trying to do it bigger. We're trying to do it bigger. Listen, if I've got to push myself. If I'm going to tell everybody to push themselves, I got to push myself. Right?
Victory screech!
Yo, Brian Mack, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Spaceball One Gaming. Appreciate that. John, I just saw this quote on Facebook and wanted to share it. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change how it ends. Absolutely. We're in a very dark place, John. We're in a very dark place. It doesn't matter what religion you believe in. Doesn't matter which politician you believe in, what side of the aisle you stand on. It doesn't matter anything. We're in a very dark place in society. And it's because good people don't do good things. They don't project good energy. They don't help good people. They'll go to McDonald's, but they won't go to the Burger Shack. You know, again, we all have decisions. We all have choices, right? And again, calling spades spades. Maybe that would be my motto for 2023. Let's call a spade a spade. If you see wrong in the world, call it out. Call it out. You don't have to go into detail. Call out the wrong, right? But be thinking about the solution. Right? It does nothing to complain. You got to be focused on the solution always. We as Christians don't stick together. We need to get off the church pews and get out in the streets and help people before it's too late. Big country, yes. And I agree with that. And I think that we can agree with that. Even, again, I am open-minded, and I believe that I'm a humanitarian, but I'm also a conservative and a capitalist. I'm a capitalist humanitarian. They do exist. I'm not a rainbow, or I'm not a unicorn. They do exist. Big corporate me knows. Maddie James, if they're good people, absolutely. If they're good people, absolutely, you should support small businesses. But don't just don't support a small business because they're a small business, right? Find out who these people are. Pops, good morning to you all on here in the purple one. Yo, Pops, good to see you. Thank you so much for the like. It's been a heck of a coffee stream so far. We have gone down some holes and talked about a lot of stuff. I was up late last night in deep thought about what we talked about, Pops, in the Discord, and the people that I was able to chat with and help yesterday. But yeah, it's been a great coffee stream. But another chat day, huh? Finished downloading New World. All right, Machine Ghost Gamer, finished downloading New World. Sweet. I don't know. Like I said, I try to figure out what's gonna happen in 2023 and how I can do more. And I'm looking for good people. Right? Who's good? When I hear somebody that wants to do good, I want to be able to put a game plan together and help that person go do good. And I'm hoping that's what I'm doing here. And I hope that we talk about being a good force against evil, right? Promoting good and positivity into the world so that you guys can go and do the exact same thing to whoever's in your circle. Whether it be another streamer, you ain't gotta mention me by name. You just go in there and you just start pushing positivity and good. And like I said, I'm not doing this. I don't need any kind of glorification. I don't need any of that, guys. If you're here, take what I say here, push it into the world, do your thing. We've got the good people have to start standing up. Sentinel, US East Sentinel.
Tilly, Slashin and I are coming back to New World as well. The band is back together.
All right, Travis. Awesome, man. That is awesome. Dude, our New World team is growing faster and faster every single day. That's amazing. Good deal, guys. Big Country, you're going to be fine. I'm sure of it. Yes. Yes. I'm doing more than hoping and praying on that one. It's going to happen because I will it to happen. Because I'm thinking about it all the time. And I will find a solution to it. I'm not even looking on what is going to happen in 2023. I live for every day. I wake up with good health and having my kids. Yes, Spaceball. That's great. It is. It's good. Right now I know what consistency does for this stream. I know how many people I can help roughly on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, yearly basis. I know how much money, and I'm living frugal, like extremely frugal. And I know how much I lost this past year. I can't continue to do that. So this thing has to grow. So we have to continue to look for more ways to be able to continue doing this.
Like what you got.
So,
good job.
Yo, Jack Lee coming in with a like on the stream. Thank you so much, Jack. What's up, Unit, over on Facebook? Appreciate you, man. How are you? Big Country, positive vibes always here at Tillyworks. Absolutely, absolutely. Even when we talk, like I said, we're calling spades a spade today. We're calling out a lot of stuff, a lot of evil versus good in the world. We're going deep. We're going deeper than religion. We're going deeper than politics. We're bypassing all of that. So it's good versus evil. And we're not always going to be talking like this. We're not always going to be this, but should be on what's everybody's mind.
4,444 gifted Venom_Beats 2018 a subscription.
Yo.
Mac 4,444 gifted a tier 1 sub to Venom_Beats 2018. They have given 13 gifts.
13 gifted subs. Yo, Brian, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for the gifted sub over to Venom Beats. Yeah, you know, we don't get pushed being positive, and it is challenge to your mental. Only on Facebook, guys. Only on Facebook. Listen, the good, all you have to do is entice. Just like evil entices good, we have to entice good to be good, right? Because good has been standing in the corner for the past 20, 30 years, while evil takes over. Good has been sitting in their church, praying that everything's going to be all right, but not on the streets and actually pushing forward, pushing good into the world. I think we get so caught up in what society deems us to do, right? To do good means to give to a nonprofit organization that does good. Wrong. Okay. That's so wrong. You can do good. Your action of giving money to a nonprofit and then letting them divvy it up however they see fit is not always the best move. If that's all you have to offer this world, then that's why evil is projecting. That's why evil is taking over. We have to start acting. Unit, good luck, man. I haven't even checked that out yet. The ATS dedicated server. I haven't even done that yet. John, there was an active shooter at my niece's school yesterday. A 6th grade. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy. See, right off the bat, John, I'm 95% sure that something's messed up in the home. Something's messed up in the home. Somewhere passed down from generation to generation, good dissipated. And
Dylan Pfeiffer has liked the stream.
You don't get those thoughts.
I can't believe you have pecans listed in your Amazon wish list.
I
Really
like what you
them.
got. Good job.
Ryan, I like pecan. I know, right? Pecans listed. Listen, I was hungry. And I was like, what kind of healthy snacks can I put on here for the stream? And pecans made the list. Yes, you do, Machine Ghost. You actually have a mind. I believe it even if you don't. With sponsors help, could that help with the money? Yes. Yes, sponsorships help with the money, right? So that's you know, and here's the thing, it's got to be a sponsor. See, here's the thing, right? I have a sponsorship, or I have an affiliate that I signed up with a couple of days ago regarding some stuff that I can't really talk about right now because they asked me not to, but it's in the works. Now, after they see the stream, I don't know if they're going to, you know, they got to be of good nature, of a good company, right, to sponsor me, because I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to sit here and not call a spade a spade. I'm going to call out evil when I see evil, right? And we're going to have these chats from time to time. So are you a good person? Are you a good company that does good, that puts pride over profit, that cares about what they do and cares about society more than that money? And I would say 90% of the companies out there don't. At the end of the day, if somebody if they overcharge somebody, they'd be like, they just put it in the cash register and not say anything, right? A lot of people, a lot of times, company owners would do that. So it's gonna take a certain type of sponsor to want to sponsor us. I'm searching. I'm looking. I'm hoping somebody out there, structure wise, we operate under LLC, and that LLC has very little money. So whether I need to restructure, whether I don't know what I need to do. I know what I want to do. I want to continue to do this, but I want to pump it up. I want to do this on a whole nother level. So if you know, or if you're knowledgeable enough, if you're out there right now and you haven't said a word and I don't know who you are, please private message me. Please email me, tillyworks@outlook.com, because I do need help stepping in the right direction. If you don't want to be known, you don't have to be known. I have every intention of receiving numerous death threats next year. I have every intention. Now, how many people out there can actually honestly say that you intentionally expect to receive death threats next year? I do. I expect it, because you can't fight a war without having that, right? You can't tell good people to stand up to evil without expecting that evil to come back to you. So like I said, I need help. I need help pushing this agenda forward. I need help pumping positivity into the world. Continuing just to do this, we need financial backing. You know, if you guys weren't as generous as you are, and you know, with the subs and the bits and the donations and the checks in the mail, if you guys didn't do that, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have a voice. I'd have to be doing, you know, like the other 4 or 5 guys that I have behind me that want to do good in the world, want to literally devote themselves to doing good, but they can't get away from their 50-hour work weeks. So I appreciate you guys. You guys are critical to us being here and doing this. I'm just trying to take it to the next level, and in order to do that, it takes help. You know, it's it's gonna take some time. Lonnie's stupid commercial, yeah. But anyway, I think you guys heard my voice. You guys know what it's about. You guys, if you don't know me, if you're new to the stream or newer to the stream, then you might have never heard me talk like this. Then, this is what we're about. I'm not about, I play games and we can sit here and chat about ATS all day long, but this is not my priority. Playing a video game is not my priority. Preaching positivity, giving people a voice, giving people an ear, letting people know that, hey, you matter. People do care about you. You may not have ever met them before. You have never met me before. You've never seen me on the streets. You've never broken bread with me, but I care about you. And that's hard for people to believe. And so, but I'm here. If you're going through a hard time, everybody knows you can private message me. You can Discord message me. I will talk to you all day long. I will talk you off that cliff. I will talk to you and give you every bit of experience that I've been through to help you go through whatever you're going through. And I'm first one to say that if I've never been through that and I can't help them, if I can't help you, I'll tell you, man, listen, I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry. I'll be here for you. I'll listen to you.
Drink up, bitch, it's hydrate time.
But you might want to go check out somebody who else can help you. Unit says, I want to help you, buddy. Yo, I appreciate it, Unit. That means the world, man. I don't know, like I said, if you're not in a position to help monetarily, all I can say is talk about the stream. Talk about this stream to your friends, to your family, anybody who wants to listen, anybody who wants to share, because they might be able to help monetarily in our 2023 endeavors. I mean, again, calling a spade a spade. I'm not here if I'm not financially supported to be here. I'm not saying that you should give if you can't afford it. I'm just saying that that's a spade a spade. I want to help other people, right? there's plenty of times over this past year where
Your posture is regrettable. Concentrate on sitting straight.
Brian Mack, I appreciate that. Several times over this past year, I have bought food for people in the stream who didn't have food. Never expect anything in return. Several times, I've spent hours messaging. I've spent hours on the phone, talking with people, and I want to continue to do that. I want to amp that up. Maddie James, my gosh, these ads, I got 4 of them like Ike's. Well, the good news is that the next ad isn't starting for 30 minutes or 25 minutes. So, again, if you want to get rid of the ads, Twitch once you sign that affiliate contract, makes us do ads. So if you want to get rid of the ads, make sure you're a subscriber here. It's if you have Amazon Prime, it's free. They give you a free sub every single month. Otherwise, it's $5 a month. $5 a month, that's it. We spend double that at McDonald's. I think he'd be a great vidcaster. I mean, I think, like I said, there's a lot of things that I'm going to be doing. It's how I do them is based on the financial gain that I need to get to continue doing what I'm doing, right? It's not going to change who I am, but like I said earlier, in order to succeed here, social media, I have to be constantly saying controversial stuff to be able to build the viewership. That's the world we live in. Spade is the spade, right? I haven't done interviews yet. I haven't sat back. I've been offered to get on podcast and vidcast. Oops, my bad. I've been offered to fly up to somebody's studio and sit down and do interviews. I don't know which way to go yet because I don't know where the money is going to go. If I need cash, then I'm going to say something that they're going to edit out for a 10-second clip that's going to get everybody in an uproar. If I don't need that, then I want to give power to the good in the world. I want to lean towards the idea of positive thinking brings out positive, association in the world, right? If you think positive things are going to happen. So I don't know. I haven't decided. I haven't figured out. Like I said, right now I'm leaning towards the fact that I have to say something. I have to call out the good people in the church for not being good outside of the church. I think that would spark some interest. That would get some things flying. I don't know. I'm open to all suggestions. This is not like me telling you what it is. I'm honestly over here going, hey guys, what do you think we should do? How do you think we should do it? David, I've always said that if I had big money, I would be known for giving it away and helping people and animals. Tony Frazier coming in with the like. What's up, Tony? Oh, I totally agree. Venom Beats, how's your day so far? Man, my day's going good. We're an hour and 15 minutes into this coffee stream. We always have so many people, viewership coming in here. And maybe because, again, we've talked about something that we don't normally talk about. We've dove off into this I won't say rhetoric because it's real. It's very much real. It's people that overlook things and get bogged down by the news, and we've called a spade, and we went deeper than that. And that's why we have more viewers today than we've had, I don't know, in a long time. I would really love to be able to have a shelter for abandoned dogs and cats. David, I mean, that's awesome. You know what you're lacking? Money. And that's so sad. And this is why I'm talking about this right now. I'm talking about the good in the world, the good people in the world that have millions, that have the big business and the $1 million house and the nice cars, and they're wealthy and they've got, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars in the bank. Like the wealthy people, right? The wealthy people. You don't have to have that much. Those people are not helping good people do good things. And that's where I'm calling it out. And I hope that somebody in the chat, somebody somewhere in this world hears this message and it tells them to go, hey, listen, if you want to help me out for next year, absolutely. I put a price tag on what I need just to survive. And continue to do what I'm doing. But like David over here, he wants to start a shelter for dogs and cats. That's pretty good. That's good. Doing good in the world. He's lacking money. Somebody out there with money should help him. I don't know. But if evil out there...
Where would you see Tilly work in Furcher?
What's crazy is that the evil in the world, if somebody said, I want to set up a shelter so I could slaughter dogs and cats, innocent abandoned dogs and cats, there'd be an evil person that would back you. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what we're talking about right now, is that the evil is outweighing the good in every single category right now. Where would you see Tilly Works in the future? I would love to have a team that does this. Right? We do this 2 hours a day. I get up at 5 a.m. I learn what I can learn. I push this content. And then I actively pursue people. Because, like right now, somebody in the chat may say, hey, man, I'm hungry. I have no food. Can you please help me? That's easy. Those are easy helps. Hey, man, I don't have my meds. And I have mental anxiety right now, and I'm really bad. I can listen to you. That's easy on my part. It's the people that don't have the voice that are messed up right now, that need mental help, that need guidance or motivation, that can't get out of bed, that are watching this right now, but are too afraid to say something in the chat because they think that their voice doesn't even matter anymore. That what can I offer in this conversation? That are still laying in bed right now because they feel like there's nothing that I can do in the world right now. Those people I need to reach. Good doesn't multiply on its own. Good just doesn't happen. You have to act on it. So that takes a network. Like I say I need $40,000 a year to survive, right? I am doing this out of a 10 by 12 room. I have my bed behind me. It is probably 78 to 80 degrees in here because it's so hot and the AC doesn't pump in here fast enough. Is my computer and my monitors and my lights and everything like that. But I do it anyway. I'm sweating right now. Is this enjoyable for me? No. But it's what I need to do. It's what I have to do. I feel compelled. Nothing else in life matters. The steak dinner that I eat doesn't matter. My family, my friends, the priority there is below me doing this. And the reason being is because I can help people by being live right now. That's it. But yeah, so anyway, I need money, right, for next year to continue doing this, but I also need a network. I need a team behind me. I need help. So not everybody can be a graphics design artist. Not everybody can come up with catchy slogans to get people's attention. But when the time comes, I will need people that have a TikTok following, right? When the edited video happens, I need people to share that edited video. There's plenty of things that people can do without sending money to help. That's basically sharing the stream, helping us. Hey, Tillyworks, make up a poster, put it, go outside and put the poster up on staple the poster up like the lost dogs do. If you're in a dorm, go up to the dorm. Tillyworks, right? We have a message. Not a lot of people put that over everything else. There are people with the same message that I do, but they're gamers first. They're streamers first. And their message comes second. We've been here for an hour and 20 minutes, and I would still be having this same conversation if we had 2 people in the chat, whether we have 23 viewers in the chat. Because the message comes first. The spade needs to be called a spade. Good needs to be good. If you're a good person, if you deem yourself a good person and a positive person, and you're not actively talking about being good, you're not actively putting that good into the world, doing right by, I'm not saying that if you do good for somebody, wanting something good in return, then you're doing it for the wrong reason. Regroup in your mind and think about why you're doing good. Because that person you do good for, that doesn't reciprocate that to you, eventually they'll have a humbling experience and they'll think, maybe I should put that good. That guy was really good to me. I remember this guy. Maybe it'll dawn on him. Maybe it'll be like, I want to be remembered like that. I hope that somebody someday remembers me like I remember him. You just never know. Yo, Jeff says, hey, Wet Willy Tilly. Yo, what's going on, Jeff? How are you, man? Cheers. David says, restream bot, same. Big Country, you're a great inspiration for so many, brother. I hope I am. I hope we continue to grow this. I hope that we continue to do this journey together. And maybe I need to document more. Maybe I need to document these conversations that I have, the people that I help. And maybe that would bring more light to this. Instead of me just saying, hey, I need money. Maybe I need to, blur out the name and say, hey, spend an hour with this guy today. And it boils down to, like, there's a lot of people out there need to talk. And unfortunately, or fortunately enough, I'm in a position that you guys have put me in, because we've been streaming for about 2.5 years plus. The financial donations, bits, subs, and stuff like that have helped me be able to not have to go into a 9-to-5 or a meaningless job, and be able to sit at home and help people. And
Would be a bad idea if someone who want help Tillywork by open GoFundMe thing it a suggest.
Brian, so I've thought about that, and I need to have a firm direction. I need to have firm plans before I go do that, right? It's hard for me to do a GoFundMe and say, hey, I want to push good into the world. I've been doing it for 2.5 years. I push positivity, and I'm hoping to continue to do that in the future, and this is what I need. That's pretty vague, right? If I said, hey, I want to start a nonprofit, I want to guide others to do the same thing that I'm doing, and always putting positivity first. Or if I had a firm direction, right, then I think that might work. And brother, don't worry about death threats. If you need a bodyguard, I got you covered. Yo, Big Country, I appreciate that. Listen, if I ever get to the point where I'm getting death threats, if you got to talk about it, you're usually not about it. You know what I'm saying? It's the people who don't say a word that show up and try to harm me. those are the people that you never see coming. Those are the people that I worry about. The bark is always louder than the bite, kind of thing. So that's why I'm not really concerned with it. People can hate me, right? And I'm gonna catch a lot of hate. I'm gonna catch a lot of hate, and that's okay. Don't worry about it. Miss Little Chills. Cheers. You should promote Tilly Works more. Brian Mack, I'm open to suggestions. What would you like to see? I'm open to suggestions. How can we promote Tilly Works more? Big Country, I appreciate that, man. Much love for sure. Like, I feel like there's like, again, and I might have mentioned this earlier, but I feel like there's something missing. There's got to be an organization that is working to do nothing but good. They've devoted their life to do good. That's not tied to, a faith or a certain religion. I don't have to sell my soul, right? There's got to be something I'm missing. And I'm hoping that somebody, the 24 people that are watching this right now, can private message me. Like I said, if you don't want to put it in the chat right now, private message me. tillyworks@outlook.com. Come in Discord, private message me, wherever you want to be. Private message me. Because I feel like I'm missing something. There's got to be somebody out there that has devoted themselves to doing good and spreading positivity. There's got to be somebody. There's got to be an organization that I'm just not hearing about. Right? Is it, and I don't want to be limited, right? I'm sure the Shriners is a great organization. My grandfather was a part of that. The Freemasons, I've talked, I don't know. Is there an organization? Maybe it gets a bad rap that just wants to do good and push positivity and let people know that it's okay? I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Whew. An hour and a half. All I can say, put the word out, maybe. Brian, that's what I'm doing right now, man. That's what I'm doing right now. In hopes. Maddie James, good positive conversation. For sure. Always, I try to. We may talk about some negative things, but we're going to spin it into a positive. Because that's all life is going to throw us. Life is going to throw us curveballs and beat us up regardless of what we do, where we are, how we act. Life is always going to throw us curveballs and try to bring us down. And you got to be able to, what are they, parry? What do they call it? Parry? I forget. You got to be able to push that positivity forward. Savage Gaming, nobody yet. We have not done it yet. We haven't even trucked our first mile. Big Country, on your third pot of coffee. Cheers. I'm about to pour up my third-ish cup of coffee. Brian, I have not. Nobody, no sponsors have contacted me. Like I said, it's going to take the right one. And I'm not saying that they're not out there. They probably haven't seen this.
This is becoming a coffee and chat stream preaching positive vibes. Love it.
Last night and love it. Faith-Based Farms, yes. Truckee is a great app. It really is. And if you haven't joined the VTC yet,
Good job.
make sure you join the VTC. David, absolutely. I mean, listen, I wish I could do this all the time. I don't know if I could. I don't know if we could continue to always do this, but I love meaningful conversations, right? Because we're all going through a lot. Everybody has their own thing going on in their world, and sometimes you just need to bug out, and sometimes you just need to watch a streamer drive a truck, and I get that. Hey, Wolfpack Gaming coming in with a like. What's going on, Wolfpack? How are you today? We've had a very meaningful and positive conversation this morning. It has been.
I like what you got. Good job.
Yo, brother, thank you so much. Machine Ghost Gamer. Can't wait to get on New World with you. Coffee and deep conversations are great to have once in a while. We all need them, yet rarely do we. Yes, David. And I think that's a societal fault, right? That's social media has ruined that. Well, I'll say short form content has ruined the ability to have long, deep conversations that actually are meaningful, that something comes of it, some kind of fruition. Oh, Tilly for president for life. I don't know about all that. Wolfpack. Doing good. Just got home from the distributary in the next town over. Okay. Wolfpack got some goodies. Got some goodies. I love it. Ryan, do you ever use your Stream Deck? All the time. All the time. For my lights.
Only 2 more things and it's complete. But my case is here.
Savage. Awesome, man. That is awesome. To change scenes, I use it. I have a stream button that opens like 6 programs. It makes it more convenient. Instead of double clicking on 6 different programs, I just hit a button and it opens all of them together. There has to be a counseling program that would be willing to sponsor you. You know, so the problem with a company sponsoring me is then that company
What you got. Good job.
is along for the ride, right? The company comes along for the ride. Like next year, and I'm sorry if you're just tuning in, but you know, this is going to sound crazy, but if you've been here for a little while, you'll understand. Next year, I expect to receive death threats. Well, if a company sponsors me, they're going to be part of that. There's going to be, you know, it's like cancel culture, right? People are going to relay that over. So it's going to either take a private investor, or it's going to take a company owner that isn't afraid to stand up against evil. Stupid commercial. Stupid commercials. Has trained us into a 15-second. It is, David, and it's hard to get anywhere. You're not going to accomplish anything in 15 seconds. You're not going to accomplish anything by watching a TikTok. It may change your perspective on some things. It may make you think about certain things in a little different manner, but you're not going to. It's not going to benefit humanity, or whereas you can have an open discussion with somebody. It might strike up that open discussion. Yo, Cryptic coming in with the follow. Thank you so much.
Cryptic87 is now following on Twitch.
Yo, Cryptic, I appreciate that.
Richard Carbon has
So it's
liked the stream.
500 points per ticket. This is our first giveaway that's going to happen here in about 30 minutes, or about 25 minutes or so, around the 2-hour mark. You don't have to be entered, or you don't have to be here to win it. You know, if you have a ticket, we're going to be giving away. So these points that you're accumulating right now, Cryptic, are going to be available for you next Friday when we do the next giveaway. And I believe we're going to actually be live streaming on Christmas morning and doing a big giveaway worth about $80 to $90. So just because you may not get a ticket for this giveaway, guys, the points, as long as you're a follower here, you get 1,500 points if you subscribe to the channel. You get 50 points every 15 minutes of viewing. So you can accumulate points over the course of the next week to go into the next giveaway. So yeah, I was making the poster, and you guys are going to see this on our Facebook channel probably later on this afternoon or this evening when I post it. But I'm like, man, this is getting up there. Like I think this today's giveaway is valued around $40. Next Friday is valued around $65 or $70. I think, and then the Christmas Day giveaway is valued around $90. So we're giving away some good stuff. And then on January, when we actually make the full move over to Twitch and we no longer cross stream, we're going to be doing giveaways every single month. That's my goal. And I don't know how much it's going to be worth, but we're going to be doing giveaways every single month. That's my plan. Faith-Based says, oh yeah. So Wolfpack, the next week is going to be a bag of Death Wish coffee, whole bean, and a coffee bean grinder, and a Tillyworks t-shirt. So that's going to be next week's giveaway. Miss Lil, right? And then also, you know, again, going back to the sponsorships and stuff like that, I am trying to get in touch with a couple of different sponsors so that they can sponsor the stream so we can actually give away even more stuff. I think that's going to be key to our giveaways next year is to find, you know, anybody who wants to be associated with the stream that maybe has, hey, I've got this that can be given away. That's just going to add to it. I'll be entering that one. Gotcha. Well, on Christmas Day, Wolfpack, we're going to be doing a French press, a Twitch coffee mug that changes colors when it gets hot, the one that we use. We're going to be sending you a new one of those, and a Tillyworks t-shirt. So, again, it's going to be some good stuff. Machine Ghost Gamer, give me away now. Wolfpack, boo. How do you have ads? Brian, Amazon. Amazon, my friend. Amazon. Yeah, everything will be shipped via Amazon or Stream Elements. Stream Elements does our t-shirts. Where am I? Oh, that. Guys, I'm going to be going back to Trader Joe's this evening. Picking up some more freeze-dried mangoes. Yo, Richard. Good to see you. John Morgan, got to run, brother. Picked up an extra shift today at work. Catch you on the next stream. Stay blessed. John, have a great day at work, man. Stay blessed as well. Spread some positivity. If you're going out in public today, guys, do something good for somebody. Don't let evil prevail. Evil is in the world, and they're actively doing stuff to people every day, all day. It never stops. So to combat that, we need to be doing something good for somebody all day, every day. as much as you can. You don't have to spend money. You don't have to feed the homeless. Open the door for somebody. Smile at somebody. You just never know. Somebody needs to see a smile. Evil never stops. Why should good? Travis says, I'm feeling a pub sub today, Tilly. Oh, the fried chicken tender sub from Publix, right? Mozzarella cheese. Some mozzarella cheese. What else did I have on it? You can do a little ranch, was it ranch seasoning? Buffalo sauce. Lettuce, tomato. Give me a pub sub. Lonnie got 325 points. Ooh. Big Country, reach over and pat someone on the back today and tell them you love them. That's a little creepy. Like I said, evil runs this world. It's now creepy for another man to tell another man that you love him. Society has done that. Evil has done that. You pat the wrong person on the back, sexual harassment. Evil has done that. Evil has changed society. It's because good men stopped doing good things in the world, creating a vacuum of evil. Right? It's sad. It's sad that you can't reach over and pat somebody on the back and just say, hey man, I love you. Whatever you're going through today, we all got problems. It's going to be okay. You can't do that anymore. It's sad. But we can change that. We can change that. Small steps. It's sad that we have to go small steps just to be able to do that. Pat someone in the back, tell them that you love them. That's pretty sad. That's how much good we have not pushed onto the world. Miss Lil, y'all just straight up hush. Oh. I know. The food's good though. Big Country. As long as he don't grab my ass, he will live. Right? But you just never know. You never know. We call sexual harassment hot tea at work. Look up hot tea harassment on YouTube. Okay. I'm going to do it right now. Hot tea harassment. Was it tea and consent? I'm going to have to watch these. Oh, too funny. David, sadly, too many people aren't standing up to what they believe because they fear being shunned. Absolutely. David, 100%. 100%. And that's why I'll be your Huckleberry. I'll be your Huckleberry. Listen, win, lose, or draw, what are you going to do? Like I said, that's why I think that, we'll have death threats next year. That's why, what are you going to do? You can't cancel somebody who's not even famous. Twitch doesn't care about me because I'm so small. Invokers coming in with a follow. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. The G coming in with the like. The G with the like. Invokers, yes. So we're gonna be doing a giveaway today. It takes 500 points per ticket. If you followed, you got 400 points. You get 50 points.
I like what you got. Good job.
You get 50 points every 15 minutes. If you don't get in this giveaway, we're doing an even bigger giveaway next Friday. You can hang out with us, accrue your points, and get entered into next giveaway. And then on Christmas Day,
I like what you got. Good job.
And then on Christmas Day, we're going to be doing an even bigger giveaway. So you got plenty of time to get those points up, and enter into the giveaways. You can also get 1,500 points right off the bat if you subscribe to the channel. Okay, Doc, you Lunger. I know. Machine Gus. That's such a good movie. Such a good movie. Matty James says, I won't hug most men. Most men don't wash their body. Matty James, I think you're missing the point, but I agree. David, I tell people all the time, don't ask me a question of if you're going to get upset with them. Yeah, David, absolutely. 100%. I don't... See, here's the thing is I'm done. I'm done being gray area neutral Tilly. 2.5 years, I have lived in this gray area of I believe a certain thing. I see spades, and I can't call them spades for fear of retribution or cancellation. And at this point in our streaming career, I'm done. It's about time good people stood up. It's about time the good had a voice and started calling out the evil. And that's what we're going to do. Are we going to play games? Absolutely. We're going to play games. We're going to shoot the shit. We're going to hang out, whatever. But we're going to also start having this on a regular basis. What we've been doing here. Like same thing go with when you whistle at female, you can't get charged for harassment. Yeah, I think it's disrespectful to whistle at a female. Like, what are we doing? Calling dogs, or we're calling cats. We're calling sheep, whatever. I think that's disrespectful. We can do better. As men, we can do better. The world has gone crazy. In Big Country, it's because good stopped being good. Good people stopped doing good things.
Difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations.
Travis, I love that, man. Absolutely. 100%. I will tell you what I think and what I feel. It took a lot of personal pain to reach this point. David, I'm there. I'm there. And like I said, don't think that we're here and I'm preaching to you guys. I don't want to ever feel like this is an open discussion. And like I said, what we have to do to get to where we're going, I'm open to all suggestions. A ton sweat. What's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Thanks very much for being out here, hanging with us this morning. You missed a crazy coffee stream. I mean, it's still going. We're still talking about the same stuff, but man, we let the dogs out. Vijay, well, it's not. We're still celebrating, right? So we're not celebrating. December 25th is Christmas. But we're doing the giveaway. One of the giveaways for Christmas today. Here in about 20 minutes or so, we're going to be giving away our first Christmas gift. But we're going to be doing next Friday, we're going to be giving away something even more valuable. And then on Christmas Day, on December 25th, we're going to be giving away something even more valuable. So, Vijay, how are you, man? I hope you're blessed. Nowadays, you can't really just walk up to a random female and spark a conversation or something without looking creepy. Yeah, and that's because the creepy people are still doing that. The good people who generally want a conversation stopped going up to people having conversations. And now society is saying when a man approaches a woman to strike up a conversation, her mind immediately goes to he wants to hit it. He wants to have sex. And sometimes you just want to strike a conversation. Society has done that. Good people not doing good things in the world has dictated that. And that's sad. Wolfpack says, I'm a huge mental health supporter. Been dealing with severe depression since September. Wolfpack. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. I speak with people with mental health issues probably on I would say a weekly basis. Sometimes it hits a little harder. Sometimes it's a lot of people at once. Yesterday, I spoke with 2 people that were dealing with mental health issues. It takes a toll on me, but not to deter you from reaching out if you ever feel the need. My inbox is always open. My Discord is always open. Being good and doing good in this world and being there for humanity is more important than my friends or my family or anything that I'm doing. So, again, much love to you, Wolfpack. True freedom comes when you don't care what people think. Very true. Very true. I think this world is heading the wrong way. Brian, what we've been talking about this entire time. Absolutely. What are you doing to change it? Right? This is what I'm talking, and I'm not meaning this to sound a certain way towards you, but this is what I was talking about earlier, about good people have been in their homes, not doing good. Good people have been in their churches, praying for goodness to prevail. But what are you doing outside of church? We can talk about it, but we gotta live it. We gotta talk. We gotta walk it. We just can't talk it anymore, right? That's how we ended up here. Good people are talking, but they're not walking. You know, that preacher isn't smiling at every single person. Listen, when I worked at Publix supermarket in Florida when I was down there, and one of the things that they teach you right off the bat, one of the most first things ever to do it, to work there, is you have to, if you're on the floor, you have to smile and you have to greet every single person. No matter what, you're trained that way. You have to smile and greet every single person. And I didn't realize that until I walked around with my store manager one day. And it was busy. It was like Christmas. It was crazy busy in there. Like shoulder to shoulder busy. And literally, it was, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? You doing all right? Hey, how you doing? I mean, smiling and greeting every single person like a freaking robot. And I thought that was crazy, right? But it's deeper than just it's deeper than just the work environment. It's the mentality. You know why Publix is successful? Is because everybody that walks through that door feels special.
Like that old saying, when it comes to helping your fellow man, if not you, that who?
There you go. Perfect. Absolutely. It's Adidas had a name change. How's the day going? Okay, I gotcha. Yo, my day is good. You know, we're having a great stream over here, talking about real stuff this morning, right? We're laying it all out on the table, and then eating it. I'm the kind of guy that just stays quiet and lets stuff happen around me. See, Venom, we got to change that. I know you're a good person, Venom. We've talked in private. I know you're a good person and you want to change the world and you want to do great things and promote positivity in the world. I know this. So you got to talk to yourself, look yourself in the mirror and be like, why am I an introvert? Is it because society has pushed me down? I don't feel worthy enough. You don't feel like your voice is loud enough, that you matter. Like you and these are questions I'm not asking you, right? And you don't have to go into a conversation with me. These are questions that you have to ask yourself and you have to fix for yourself, because again, where we're at in the world right now is because good people stopped being good in public. Faith-based farms, good is bad and bad is good these days, and it needs to stop. Absolutely. Faith-based farms. Absolutely. And that's what I'm trying to project right now. You can be good. It's okay to go out there and care about other people. It's okay to hold the door for somebody. It's okay to do these things. We have to start acting. It's imperative. We are in this place in this world where good is bad and bad is good, because the good did not go out in the public and be good and do good things. You have people from Ship's community that I've been talking with and have a very small circle of friends in real life that have been keeping me going. Gotcha, Wolfpack. Good. Good. Well, listen, you can add me to that list anytime. Like if they're not around, anytime you want to chat, something like that, I will listen. If you want my advice, I'll be happy to share it with you. But if you just need to vent, if you just need someone to have an ear, I'm there. I will listen. I'm very good at that. Brian Max says, brain positivity, don't think about the negative. True story. Most of the time I just want to go to a bar and share a beverage and talk about life with a girl one day. And it's sad that society has gotten to the point where we can't do that without them thinking that it's sexual, that you want to go home with them or you want to do something. It's hard to have a conversation with the opposite sex these days. Did we just become best friends? Yep. Have you contacted Trader Joe's to see about promoting them? I have not. Trader Joe's is a very, very big company, and I don't think they would be interested. Like I said, anybody who sponsors this stream or wants to be partnership with this has to understand about this right here. Where we're going in 2023, it's not a pushover. I'm not a pushover stream. I'm not going to sit here and kowtow. I'm not going to sit here and the gray area of this stream is gone. In 2022, that ends. It dies. The gray area. If you're a prick, I'm going to call you a prick. If you're an asshole, you're going to call you an asshole. Paul Whelan. Hashtag Paul Whelan. I'm going to start calling things out. If you're a good person, I'm going to rave about you. If I see you doing good in the world, I'm going to rave about you and I'm going to talk highly about you. Shipstream is a great streamer. He has a great community. And not just because he rated me, because he's a positive, we have a like-minded situation. I have never talked to him in private, but I see his streams. I know what he's about. I know what he promotes, and I'm hoping that I can get more streamers to come on board with what I'm going to be doing in 2023. Is that take the handcuffs off. Take the handcuffs off. Start talking real. And I hope a lot more streamers follow me. Venom may need anti-venom. There you go. I like that one. Michael Littlejohn is trying to hit the tickets. My man, make sure you're always following and always viewing on Twitch. That way you can accumulate those points in order to get those tickets. Like I said, if you don't get in this giveaway today, then you can get in for next week, right? Those points keep on adding up. Wolfpack, I'm having an issue on dealing with what makes me an introvert. My best friend, though, is helping. He's been giving me positivity when I go down that path. That's good. That's good. Somebody, and again, being an introvert, there's nothing wrong with that. But being an introvert, and it happens to me quite often. I'm an introvert. You're probably shocked to hear that. I'm over here streaming, talking about things, but I am an introvert. I can live in my room, close the door, and only come out for food and be happy with myself internally. But there are several times this past weekend when I was in Nashville that I could have helped somebody, that I could have made that extra move, and it stopped me, right? The guy that you guys heard me the other day, a guy hit a deer right in front of me, and it hit a grown doe, and hit a deer with this vehicle, demolished his front bumper. He pulled over the side of the road. He hopped out. He was walking. He was good to go. I did make sure he was healthy, but I should have stopped. I should have stopped and asked him if he needed help, but I didn't. And that's something that I've got to work on as a human being. That introvert in me said I have to keep on this schedule. I had some place to be, and I should have stopped, but I didn't. So I have to work on myself as well. Machine Ghost Gamer, that's true. That's true. But I don't know if these big companies are willing to risk the cancel culture. I don't know if they're willing to risk it. Maybe they are. I mean, and that's the kind of people that I'm trying to get to sponsor me and support me. Guys, I mean, some of you guys may get to the point where you're like, hey, this guy just said, I can't believe you support Tillyworks. I can't believe that you agree with what he says. Maybe you catch some flack for it. And you have to make that judgment call on whether or not it's worth it for you to keep supporting me. I don't know. That's your choice. I'm gonna love you the same. You know, I get it. Not everybody's wanting to actively pursue this change in society. Even though you called me an asshole. Big country. Oh, come on now. I didn't call you an asshole. Machine goes, yeah, he is going to call me by my name. Oh, you guys are crazy. Wolfpack. Awesome. Awesome. David resubscribing with his Prime membership. Yo, David, much love, man. Thank you so much. Using that free Prime membership to subscribe to the channel over here on Twitch. Much love. Brianna Mangrum coming up with a like earlier. I missed that. Sorry. Hope you're having a great day. Vijay, can I ask you one question, sir? Absolutely. Vijay, absolutely. I'm sorry I missed your comment earlier. I hope you're still in the chat. Jesse with the like on the stream. Go woke, go broke. Lonnie, that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to combat the wokeness with the other side of the woke coin. I don't know. But again, this is the hill that I'm ready to die on. I've made my bed, right? I've made my choice, right? A win, lose, or draw. Death threats or no death threats. Next year, this is it. I'm laying it all out there. Either we're gonna blow up, or we're gonna do this, or we're not. So, if the stream dies and I go broke and I have to go back to work and live a normal life where I can't help people on a regular basis, then I will have exhausted every piece of coin that I have, every dollar that I have, doing what I felt is right, and that is worth it to me. Big Red Chill, amen to that. I hear you, man. I see you, brother. The rumor hit the media that China is try take different country over. Was it Taiwan? Yeah, you see, I can't speak on China. I don't live there. I don't know anything about China. I can't speak on it. And truth be told, it's a problem that I can't solve. And I'm trying to focus on the things that I can solve in my life. That's why I rarely watch the news. I'll read, and if it's a subject that I'm interested in, I will read several articles about the same subject to try and get a rounded idea of, so that people aren't forcing junk down my throat or in my ear. David, absolutely. Cancel culture has gone nuts. But, you know, again, and you see certain people that, now I don't agree with every statement he makes or every action that he makes, but you see certain people that that have money, that cancel culture puts them down, and they stay tried and true to their ideas. And you get, you know, Kanye West. Man, I don't know if a man in our generation has seen more cancel culture hit him. Now, granted, some of his stuff is off the wall crazy, and I don't agree with all of it. But there's also several things that I do agree with him on. And he's tried and true. He's stuck to his guns. He's doing his thing. Elon Musk, cancel culture is after him. But the fact is, he's probably one of the top 5 wealthiest people in the whole world. And he can stick to his guns and let cancel culture try their best. I'm not saying I'm in the same arena as them. But if they want to cancel me, they can cancel me. Sure. Whatever. They just silenced me for a little bit. We'd end up on Rumble. You guys can find us over there. But yo, David, thank you so much for the subscription. I carry every day because of the craziness that's happening here in the valley right now. Oh, David, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. Brian Mack, like Australia, they try with what? What do they do in Australia, Brian? Guys, I just want to give a huge shout out right now. 29 viewers in the chat, and I appreciate you guys, each and every single one of you. We've had a coffee stream today that we've talked for over 2 hours about some real stuff, and you guys have came in, you've sat through, and not all 29 of you are chatting right now. And just because you're not chatting doesn't mean I'm not talking to you. Your voice is just as important to the people who are typing right now. Your life, you matter just as much as the people that I chat with every single day. You're just as much as my friend as Brian, Lonnie, Big Country, Sacri's chick. So you're there. And I see you. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. Lonnie, I would love to know, and I get that. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to sort out. And this is an open discussion, right? And I've said this earlier, is that what can I do as a streamer to further this? How do I advertise more? How do I do more? You're not going to upset me. You're not going to make me upset by saying something. I'm honestly, genuinely looking for your suggestions. Venom Beats may need anti-venom beats. Sounds good for my second. There you go. Anti-venom. Venom Beats releases anti-venom. Yo, Big Country, much love. Right back to you. Maddie James, I heard Adidas took Kanye's shoe and put one of the models of no brand of his line and nothing, but it's the exact same shoe and everything. Maddie James, I'm sure. Be yourself, don't change a thing. And Lonnie, that's great. And I plan to do that. I'm trying to grow. And I'm trying to reach places I've never been. And in order to do that, I have to do things I've never done. And I think that's a great life story, right? Life lesson, I guess. I just don't know what I should be doing to further. Hey, Tilly, sorry for not talking much, but I got to go for a bit. Hopefully I can catch you when I get back later, man. Yo, Tom, much love, brother. Have a great day. I'm glad you got to make it out a little bit, man. I always appreciate you being here. We'll definitely catch you on the next one. Lonnie, that's not enough. That's not enough. But Lonnie, I appreciate that for sure. And I'm not opposed to that, right? I'm not saying I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying that that's kind of what I was talking about earlier about going to church and praying for peace and good. That's awesome. And it's going to make you feel better, but it's not going to defeat evil. Big Country, how much does it cost to rent a billboard in Memphis? Probably $300 to $400 a month, I would think. Probably $300 to $400 a month. I'm just guessing. I mean, it was $600 a month in Nashville, and Memphis is a cesspool. So, or to put a sign on a bus. A bus is a little bit more. A bus is a little bit more. Rolling billboards are generally a little bit more. Yeah, so Big Country, I've been thinking about that. I think again the attention, the message has to be clear on my end. The intention, I think, is on social media. I either have to have a team, a network that believes in what I'm doing, that has the stuff that I need, or I have to pay for that team of that network to do what I need them to do. Right? So I either need a small media company to be willing to put their butt on the line and sponsor me and put me in the studio, edit clips, do what needs to be done, or I have to pay that media team. And they're not cheap. But yeah, good thinking, Big Country. Absolutely. I mean, marketing on billboards and stuff is definitely an idea. But I think it needs to be, I think some things have to be, the foundation here for Tillyworks has to be laid. Because if they come to the stream and I'm just trucking and we're just having a good old time, then they'd be like, why? What? This is dumb. To the general person, what we do is stupid, right? So again, I think the foundation of doing interviews, having a team to edit those videos, and then paying TikTokers and YouTube Reels or people who have a large following on these platforms to repost those edited videos as short form content. That's what has to happen. Okay, listen, it's 2 hours and 12 minutes. We've been chatting. We've talked about so many awesome things today. I mean, just incredible. Incredible love and support. I think we're all, if you're still here, then I think we're on the same page, right? I think we're on the same page. And Big Country, yeah. For sure. For sure. And I think that's why TikTok and the social media platforms, you have to play by their rules to a certain extent. Because I can make a TikTok and millions of people from all over the world can see that. Not just US, not just the UK, China, Russia, Italy, Bangladesh, Malaysia, everybody, India. So I know how to do it. It either takes money or it takes someone with money and equipment to produce this. Or put your words out there, out to those big YouTubers. Brian Mack, yeah. So again, usually those big YouTubers want money. They're just not going to put me on their YouTube. Hello? Hello? Wow. That's so real. Ryan, that's so funny. Like, that's... The first knock, I was like, it came in this one. And then I'm like, hold on. I knew that one was a blurb. And then it came in this one. And I'm like, that's awesome. Appreciate that, Ryan. Ryan, how's your day going? Anyway, guys, 599 followers. We're one away from 600. That's insane. That's absolutely incredible. I appreciate you guys. Making this move over from Facebook came with huge risk.
say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town.
Yo,
ITSGWECHO is now following
I think
on
it's
Twitch.
Gueco. It's Gueco. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for making us number 600. Cheers, brother. Thank you so much. I don't know how long you've been listening to our coffee stream here, but I definitely appreciate it. Lonnie, okay, back from a commercial break. I appreciate you, Lonnie. Lonnie, and again, guys, if you don't want the commercial break, you can always subscribe to the channel. But if you choose to just watch the videos, just know that Twitch does give us 55% majority stake in those ad revenues, so it does go a long ways to helping us as well. It's Gueco. So is that from Big Bang Theory? Gueco? For about 10 minutes or so, try collaborating with different ATS streamers, convoys, etc. would be a nice way to expand. Gotcha. And we get offers of that all the time, by bigger streamers. And we chat more than we stream, or we chat more than we play, right? We have been sitting for 2 hours and 16 minutes with the intention of actually driving something eventually, but we're not. We're just sitting here. We're chatting. It's honestly a made-up name when I was youngin'. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. Very cool. Man, I'm very thankful for you guys. All 600 followers making it this far. Huge shout out to you guys. So although we stream, we play, and we're building a Discord community, and it's kind of wild because we play New World off stream, we truck off stream. We've got a 260.
I like what you got. Good job.
Lash coming in with the like, I appreciate it. We got a 260 person community on Discord, which is awesome.
Drink up, bitch, it's hydrate time.
Cheers, Lonnie. Cheers, my friend. But so what's crazy? What's crazy here is that, so we've been talking here, and we have averaged over 20 viewers for 2 hours, hour and 30 minutes. Over 20 viewers. If I start trucking right now, trucking and chatting,
I like what you got. Good job.
we'll go down to 14. 14, 15, somewhere around there. We won't sustain 20. It's the craziest thing. And I've looked at this analytics for 2 years now, from Facebook to Twitch and everybody. When we start trucking in the coffee stream, we're done. We're cut out. We have a 30 to 60% drop in viewership as soon as we start trucking. It's crazy. David, some of the best streams are the sit-in chats. Creepy will do a live from his porch at sunset just to chat. It's cool. Yeah. I wish Creepy seems like a cool guy. I don't know much about him, but I know as a streamer, I messaged him before I got my chair. Before we bought this Secret Lab chair, and he responded, and that tells me all I really needed to know at that moment about that he cares about his community. Lonnie, I appreciate that like, man. I really do. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're feeling better. And I can't wait to get up with you in Discord one day and just hang out. You should pop in. He's a great guy and always positive. David, I can feel that. A ton of sweat. The coffee streams. All right, so let me go over here. We're about to do the giveaway, guys. Just got to get it loaded up here. So guys, if you've been sitting here, you've got some points. We've got 28 people have entered into this giveaway. 94 tickets have been purchased with their points. So I'm just going to read these off. And I'm going to read off everybody's name. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do... So hold on one second. Let me transform this around a little bit. Okay. So, we've got 29 entrants. 29 people have entered. Big Red Chill, you got it. Lonnie, I think you got another ticket. That's awesome. Very humble, like you. The reason we watched. Nice, David. That's awesome. My coffee is cold and the whip and cinnamon set into the bottom tastes gross. I just entered to support you. I won't win it. You may. Who knows? Right now, guys, I will tell you this. I don't know, guys, if you can see this right here. Big Red Chill, you have 1 ticket. David, you have 1 ticket. Spaceball 1 Gaming, you have 2 tickets. You can get up to 5 tickets, guys. You can get up to 5 tickets. So if you have 2 tickets and you can hit ! ticket space the number 3, and it'll get you 3 more tickets. If you have enough points, right? Savage Gaming FB, 2 tickets. Tony. Oh, it's not going to show me the full list. Tony F, you got 1 ticket. Brian Mack with 5. Glenn with 5. Bobby Ray with 3. Lonnie with 4. Interesting. I guess it's not going to give me a... I may have to... Those are the entrant. Those are the most recent entries. Okay. Interesting. Public letter, give points, blah, blah, blah. No. I'll have to reach out to Stream Elements about that. All right, guys, I'm gonna give I give a couple more minutes just to get those in the chat to ! ticket. So Jack, so the channel points are different from these points. The channel points that you receive and the little circle on the bottom are different from the giveaway points. The giveaway points you earn through watching the stream, subscribing. They have a different value system. So if you're seeing, so Jack, right now, if you do ! points and you see that, yeah, you can do ! points and it'll tell you how many points you have available for the actual giveaway. Jesus. But Babyface, you got 17,000 points. Wow. Babyface, why don't you just go hit that ! ticket space 4. I don't know how you got that many points, my friend. Just watching, I guess. Watching and subscribing. Big Country, you got 1,500 points. 2.5 years worth. Right on, brother. Right on, my man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to do it. We're about to do it. Let me refresh real quick. Babyface, do ticket space 4. That's why it didn't come through. ticket is singular. We're about to go here. There we go. Now it turned to 5. Now it has turned to 5. Let's see here. Jack, you got 465 points. Let's go, everybody. We ready? We got 30 people entered, over 100 tickets. We got 102 tickets have been purchased. Congrats, guys. Let's see. We're going to close the giveaway now. Close it up. We're going to be giving away an American Truck Simulator DLC of your choice. Or if you don't have the game, you want me to buy you the game, I'll buy you the game. Or a $10 Steam gift card. And you're going to get a Tillyworks t-shirt, guys. Here we go, closing the giveaway. We're going to draw the winner. Here we go. We ready? We ready? Brian Mack. Brian Mack has won the giveaway. Brian Mack, I don't even know if you're in the chat right now. Brian, congratulations. GG's. Congrats. He had a 4.9% chance to win. 4.9% chance to win. Brian, congratulations, man. Brian, I don't know if you have a Steam account. If we're friends on Steam. Okay, Brian, are you in our Discord? I'm trying to think about how I can get with you after the stream to get the information I need to send you the shirt. Okay, Brian, you're in our Discord. Awesome. I'm gonna reach out to you in our Discord and get the information I need from you. Guys, so what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be opening up another giveaway. We're going to be doing a coffee stream tomorrow morning. It's going to start our next giveaway for next Friday. I'm going to be posting. You give my name on this? Okay, Brian Mack, good deal. We're going to be giving away a bag of whole bean coffee, Death Wish coffee. We're going to be giving away a coffee bean grinder, and we're going to be giving away another Tillyworks t-shirt next Friday. So, all the points that you have saved up, or if you don't have enough points right now, come back, tune into the stream, and enter in to win. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome, Brian Mack. With the win. Guys, I had so much fun today. I had a lot of fun. I can't tell you how much fun it was. Okay, Wayne, I got you. I got you. Like I said, I had so much fun. It was a lot of fun. We talked about some serious issues. About it's not what I planned. I did not plan on chatting the entire stream. That is not what I intended to do. But I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And for everybody who's just tuning in or new to the stream, thank you for hitting those follows. Jack, it is. This is the giveaway for the Texas DLC. So, but again, Jack, we're going to be doing more giveaways in the future. Next month, next week, on Christmas Day, next month, all of next year. Like I said, just stay tuned. It's going to be similar to this, where you build up your points, you use your points to buy the tickets, and you enter to win. Guys, like I said, just thank you so much for being out here. How do I get a ticket? A Ton Sweat, you can do... you have to accumulate points. So if you hit exclamation point points in the chat right now, it will give you how many points you have. And then when we open up the next giveaway tomorrow, you can use those points to enter in. So Ton Sweat, you have 200 positivity points right now. You need 500 to purchase each ticket. You get those by simply watching the stream. You get 50 points for every 15 minutes you watch the stream. If you subscribe to the channel, you get 1,500 points. So, and then you can use those points to buy the tickets into the giveaway. You guys stay blessed. Who are we going to go? We're going to raid somebody, right? We're going to raid somebody now. Continue on, right? Good people have to start doing more good things in the world. In public, not in private. Don't sit in your basement. Don't sit in your church. Don't sit on your couch and just expect the world to be better. You have to project that into the world. I'm around anytime. In Discord, you want to chat. You want to chat about how we can make positive impacts on society in your area. I'm all for that, guys. Good people have to band together. We have to start talking about this. We have to start doing better. So until we meet next time, that's going to be tomorrow morning for the coffee stream. We're going to raid. We are going to raid. Who are we going to raid? Okay, so Abrupt is not on. Who else can we raid, guys? Shib's on? Shibs is not on. Let's raid Alpine Gaming Australia. He's a really good guy. He's got a good heart. I've listened to him when he didn't think I was. He's got a really good heart. Good streamer. He means well. He's a good person, right? Let's go and show him some love, guys. Drop the TW raid in his chat. Alpine Gaming Australia here on Twitch. Stay blessed. And if you are still watching on Facebook, we're going to be rating someone over here as well. Let's throw you over to Eager Gaming. Let's go show you Eager Gaming. He's always a great guy. I miss spending time over there, hanging out with him. Definitely show him some love and support.